Chapter 29. Chris. Hey man, are you hungry or not? I hear. So I open my eyes. Looking up at Max, standing by my bed. I'm more tired than hungry, really, I whisper. Looking over at my nightstand, he picks up my phone. Hey look, baby girl texted you. So I jump up and grab the phone as he laughs. Now that you are out of bed, let's eat. So I give him a go to hell look, but since I really do have a text from Rachel, I don't say anything as I follow him out the door.
Are you awake yet? Guess not. I'm home, so I'll just work on homework until you wake up. Can you call so I know you are awake?
Opening up my contacts, I video call my girl. She answers it so fast, making me smile.
You're awake.
Sorry I slept so long, I pout.
Don't be. You are tired. That time difference can't be easy.
Not really. It's not that bad when we have a few days to get used to it, but not on a fast trip. I tell her honestly. Sitting at the table, I move my cup. So it is in front of me.
What are you doing?
She asks. Max is making me eat, I joke, making her laugh as he gives me a whatever look.
Good for him.
She teases, making Max laugh so hard he spits out his drink. I flip Max off, but I guess Rachel's seen me because she adds,
Be nice to him, baby.
So I stick my tongue out at her, making her and Shannon laugh.
Who is that?
Rachel asks, after hearing a girl laugh. Shannon covers her mouth as she mouths, sorry, and Rachel looks hurt for some stupid reason. So I pick up my phone and turn it to Shannon. Baby, this is Shannon. She takes care of this house for us when we aren't here, I say, as Shannon waves at my phone and smiles.
Hi, I'm Rachel, Chris's girlfriend,
she says, making me smile that she made it a point to add that. Although not needed because Shannon is pretty and all, but also in her 50s. I didn't want some young girl that was going to get on my nerves when I come here. For all my housekeepers, I make sure they are older so that aside from housework, they leave me alone. Propping my phone back up on the cup, I start to eat.
What are you eating?
Rachel asks, so I look at Shannon because I have no clue.
I was trying to make spaghetti, but I still can't seem to get it right. I hope it's okay,
she says, with a pouting expression. Yes, it is good, but try to add some cilantro, I tell her, and she gets up and starts to write on a paper.
Is that how you make that?
Rachel asks, making me smile. One way, yes. When I get home, I'll show you how I make it, I tell her, making her smile. We talk back and forth while I eat. When I'm done, I go back to my room. Laying on my bed, Rachel asks,
When do you leave?
8 a.m. my time, so 2 a.m. your time, I tell her as I yawn.
I see why you are tired,
she says, and lays on her bed. That will get us there around noon your time, I tell her, as she props her phone up. I get up and walk to the bathroom.
What are you doing?
Rachel asks, looking confused. I want to talk to you, but I want to shower, so I brought my phone in here to do both, I say, and smile at her as I take my shirt off. As she gives a soft whine, I laugh and start to unbutton my jeans. Watching her as I drop my jeans and boxers, I notice she has started playing with her breast, making me whine as I get hard. Laying her phone on her bed, I just watch the phone to see what she will do. Seeing her shirt fly over the phone, I fist my killer hard member. Picking up her phone, she starts to play with her chest again. Fuck, I want to touch you, I whisper as she laughs. I reposition the phone so she can watch me jack off. Rachel moves her phone to follow her hand from her breast to her stomach, then into her shorts. Take them off, baby, please? I pant out as I move my hand faster. Holding the phone with one hand, she takes her shorts and panties off with the other as I watch her. Rachel starts to slowly pull her legs apart, but stops and jumps up off the bed, making me really whine. After a few seconds, she jumps back on the bed, and picks up her phone as she whispers,
"Now that the door is locked, where was I?"
and parts her legs again. Fisting my dick again, I moan as she starts to rub her perfect pussy for me. She lets out a soft moan as she slides her fingers into her tight sex. So I fist myself tighter and think of her and how she feels. We both start to moan and really enjoy this. After a few minutes, I release my load into the sink as Rachel rides out her own release. Setting her phone on the bed, she laughs.
"Now you really need a shower, and I need another shower."
So I join her and laugh as I answer, "Wish I was there to give you a shower." Pulling out one of my shirts, I look at her confused until she says,
"When you stayed the night a few weeks ago, you left your bag, so I washed the clothes and put it in my room. I wear them to bed a lot. I hope that is okay."
"Yes, it is, baby. And wow, has it only been a few weeks?" I ask, thinking back. It feels like it has been months, maybe even years, but not weeks.
"As much as I would rather stay up all night talking to you, my love, I need another shower and to get ready for bed."
She whines, and as sad as it is, I know she is right. "Okay, I love you, Manaj," I say, making her smile.
Je t'aime plus chaque jour.
"I love you more each day."
Rachel says. So I stop and look at her as I answer, "Same," making her smile again. After we hang up, I jump in the shower, then go to bed. Getting woke up by a knock on the door, I groan. This is the worst part of this damn trip. "Chris, man, we have to go," I hear Max say as he walks in. "I don't want to," I whine like a baby. "Okay, I will text Rachel and tell her that. What is her number?" Lifting up, I give him a go-to-hell look, making him laugh. I get dressed and walk out to the living room to find Max standing by the door holding 2 coffees. "How are you so awake this early?" I grit out, making him laugh as he says in a baby voice, "Because I'm not a cranky teenager." Flipping him off, I take the coffee and walk out to the car. Getting in the passenger seat, I pull out my phone to text Rachel. "Morning, beautiful." But I know I won't get an answer, so I recline the seat back. Getting in the car, Max turns the radio down and starts to drive. "Chris, we're at the airstrip," I hear, so I set up. Taking my coffee, I down the cup. Walking on the plane, I don't say anything to the pilot, I just go straight to the couch. "He's tired, guys," Max says behind me. Laying on the couch, I cover up and go back to sleep. Waking up, I see Max sitting in a chair watching a movie with his headset on. So I take my pillow and throw it at him. He jumps up and screams. The co-pilot runs out of the front, but I'm laughing too hard to say anything. The co-pilot laughs as he goes back to the cockpit. "Did you have to try and kill me?" Max says, sitting back down. "What are you watching?" I ask as I stretch. I was watching a scary movie. The killer had just came behind the girl and grabbed her when you threw your damn pillow, he answers and throws the pillow back at me. "Damn, I should have touched your arm then," I laugh. "There would have been a new door on this plane," Max grits. Pulling out my phone, I see a text from Rachel and my dad, so I open the text from my girl.
"Morning, handsome. Hope you have a great flight. When do you land?"
"Few more hours, I think. What are you doing?"
"Sitting in class. So bored."
"If I was there, you wouldn't be bored."
"What would you do?"
"So many things."
"I'm in a classroom of kids."
No one would see where my hand was or what I was doing.
"Okay, now I'm turned on."
Love you, baby.
"Love you too, but you are the baby."
I can't help it. You have amazing breasts.
"You have amazing everything."
So do you.
"Sadly, the bell is going to ring soon."
That sucks.
"Sorry."
Don't be. I need to work on school stuff too. Looking up at Max, I see he changed the movie to a cartoon, making me laugh. "Back to class?" he asks, pausing the movie. "Yep. I need to work on school stuff too." I say, so Max gets my stuff. I work on school stuff until the plane lands. Getting off the plane, Stephen and Mark are there at the airstrip. "You're back," Mark laughs. Not long, I say, as Max walks off with me. Dem, what brings you back to this part of the world? Stephen asks Max. He doesn't say anything, he just points at me. Looking around, I see my bike, so I turn to Max. Thought you would like it, he says. As I get to the bike, I see Max turn to Stephen. Can you give me a ride to the hotel? I can, man, or you can get my bike, he says, and points to the hangar across from mine. Thanks, Max says, and starts to walk over. Where to? Mark asks me as I think. Where sounds fun? I ask, as both boys think. My house, Stephen says, and looks around. I just shrug. I don't really care. This stop was just to see the boys. So we all head over to Stephen's house. As we park in the garage, Mark asks, So, how is that girl? Pointing to my arm. She is just as crazy as he is. Max laughs out before I can say anything. Thinking about something, I text her. Can you draw me an angel? Since she is in class, I know I won't get an answer, so I follow the boys around to the pool. Sitting at the table, Stephen hands us all a beer, so we just sit and talk for hours. Hearing my phone go off, I zone out the boys.
For what?
Do I need a reason?
No, you don't, but why?
Thinking of a tattoo. While I'm here with Stephen.
Why an angel?
Menage.
When I get home, I will see what I can do.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What are you doing?
Texting this smoking hot cheerleader.
Is that right?
Yep.
Other than texting me, what else is my boyfriend doing?
Looking up, I see 3 boys looking at me, so I ask, What? Nothing. Max and Stephen both say it together. I flip them off and go back to my girl. Just talking to my girlfriend.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
When are you coming home?
I don't know, baby.
Okay. Belle, I will talk to you tonight after school.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Putting up my phone, I turn to Stephen. Can I get a tattoo while I'm here? Sure. What and where? She said she would draw it after school. I tell him as Mark jumps in the pool. After we change, we all jump in the pool to have fun. A few hours go by, so we get out since we are all getting hungry. Walking in the house, my phone goes off, so I look at it to see a picture of an angel that has the wings opened up and Menage under it. So I walk over to Stephen. But I want her name on the wings, I tell him as he takes my phone. After dinner, man, he says, so I smile as Max looks at it. After dinner, we go up to his room and I sit at the desk. After getting the drawing printed off, I write her name on the wings the way I want, then hand it to Stephen. Where? He asks, so I pull off my shirt and point to my chest over my heart. When he is done, he wakes me up, so me and Max go to the hotel for the rest of the night. Getting to the room, I tell Max, I want to go home tomorrow. I want to pick her up from school. Sounds great. Do you want me to go with you? He asks, so I think for a moment, then answer, if you don't mind. Okay, is all he says, and walks to the couch. You don't have to sleep on the couch, man, I protest. This is fine, Chris. I just want to sleep. I don't want to drive back to the house. Max, we are in a hotel. I can get you your own room. He looks at me. Thanks, man, but I am fine here. Then covers up. I don't say any more. I just text my girl. Going to bed, Menage. Super tired.
Already in bed.
Night.
Night.